Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Heath Haskins, CodePrime8, and welcome back to another Lumber Tycoon 2 Live. A lot of you were in the chat going, not Fortnite, so I don't know if did it post something about Fortnite? And if it did, I apologize. I switched everything over. Everything should be switched. It's all ready for you. So, hello, 82 people. Oh, it says that I'm a super hoover and I don't need to do the thing. So, I guess my sound's off. I always turn the sound off so you guys don't hear it during the intro. Hi, Code, do you know Fortnite is boring? No, did you know that everybody has their own opinion, and I actually really truly do enjoy Fortnite by itself, and that's my opinion. I mean, you might find it boring, and that's fine. You don't have to watch. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there if you want to go watch some Fortnite. Did you know there's some people in the world that think lumber is boring? Oh, did you know that? It's true. It is a true statement, and I hate that that's a thing. But what am I doing? I am looking for a nice, comfy chair. I need a chair. I think that one right there. No, I don't like that one's color. Let's see. Let's try that one. It's a little bit out of my price range. Yeah. That one's good. Okay, here. We'll grab this one. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Do you want to buy this armchair for $140? Of course I do, Corey. I love this armchair. This armchair is me. That's what it screams. It says that is my armchair right there. Oh, I don't want to open it just yet. Let's see. Let's get a lamp while we're out here. Are you late? No, we just began. We are just starting. Here, a nice floor lamp would be good. You know what I wish we could do? Because do you see how the display's set up here? Look at that carpet. Look at that carpet. Don't you wish you could put your carpet in your house just like that? I know I do. But then I go to look at the lamp and I'm like, it's a carpet lamp. Yay, hello. At least Trollface didn't join you. He could join me if he wanted to, but I know that he watched the video and he's like, oh, Code asked me not to. But there we go. That's a good little set for what I'm wanting to do today. Your base is really good. My base is actually super simple for what my base actually is. Anyhow, I was thinking, Fortnite live streams. Hi, Trollface here. Hi, everyone. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go set up a chair and a lamp, and I want to have a Q&A live session. So you guys will ask me questions and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge and as truthfully as I possibly can. And if you have any questions about, like, maybe something not about me but about life in general, my opinion on it or something like that, we can do that as well. But I wanted to kind of get a little setup of some kind. I tell you what, we'll set up right there on that back wall over here. There we go. Open up the lamp just like that, and we should probably make a nice floor of some kind. So here, I'll take some yellow wood, and we'll just process this real quick into a 1x1, and I'll make a little section for us to have a Q&A. Here, I'm going to need some of this, please. So, let's see here. Number 3, let's go to large tile floor. I'll just set one right there. And we'll make that the floor itself. And then take this, move it. Let's go rotate like that. Yeah, that's good. And then we can move this right over here. That's off center a little bit. That's okay. That's a good spot for it. Yeah. Turn the light on. Just like that. Good. Maybe one more large tile floor, just to kind of even out this. Oh, I missed. That's okay. We can correct that. Go ahead and move, just like that. Now we can move these over just a little bit. There we go. And now we can have a Q&A. Let me go grab the yellow so I can put up a yellowish background. By the way, if you're ever looking for like green screen style, the yellow does work really well. You just have to adjust your chroma key filters. Uh-oh, hold on. There we go. And let's do a large tile. We'll do turn. Just stick it on the back wall here. Uh-oh. Why is that not? No. Oh, it's not going to go all the way down because. Oh, okay, that's fine. We can do like this. You know, have a little accent wall, if you will. Boink. There we go. And then one more. Just like that. And boom. There we go. Ah, lovely. So, SpaceX rocket T minus 5 minutes. Don't miss it code. I would go and broadcast it, but my fear is that somebody somewhere somehow is going to be like, copyright strike, it's our content, you can't share it. So I don't want to like infringe on copyright, but I mean we might go listen to it or something. So yo Code, want a bass drop? I can give you one, no charge. That'd be cool. Want a bass drop? I can give you. Hi Code, how was your day? It's really good. Oh, you guys wanted to know, you want the thing. So I will allow some of you to come in and join me, just real quick. I think that's the link right there. That should be the private server link. So if you wanted to come join me, you can. But I'm going to be paying more attention to like the questions inside the chat. How can I add? Let's see. Roblox restream chat. There we go. So now we have some questions, like a little restream chat. So if there's questions that you'd like to ask me, just put a big Q and then a colon and then what you want your question to be. Hi, you got in first. Hi guys. Hello, how are you? I think somebody did ask a question up above. They asked something about COVID-19. What are your thoughts on COVID-19? Personally, I think it is a very deadly virus. I think it's more deadly than what we're thinking it is, and I don't feel like people have taken it seriously. Washing your hands, keeping things clean, staying socially distanced from people. We should have been doing this from influenza, from bird flu, swine flu. Like this isn't the first time. But why all of a sudden is it like scaring people? Oh, because we don't have a vaccine for it and there's no cure for. Hi, Cool Cam. TV, hi. So there's no cure for it and there's no vaccine for it. But now that people are like, oh, people are getting better. 5.8 million cases in the world. That's what it is. It's like 5 million something cases. And the United States makes up 1/5 of that entire amount. I mean, I know a lot of the news articles have said, hey, hi Trollface. It's Trollface, come on, move out of the way, dude. Seriously, or I'm going to block you and just be blocked forever. There you go. Thank you for the turkey. I really appreciate it. You can come stand next to me if you want to. I mean, I don't mind. Here, I can zoom out a little bit. There you go. So that's my issues. I was paranoid about COVID before COVID was a thing. I was paranoid about most germs and most thingies. So I hope that answered your question. My thoughts on it. I still don't think we should be opening up the country, and I still don't think we should be opening up the world at all. And in fact, I was looking at like vacation travels, and I completely forgot that like, oh yeah, international travel's not allowed. I was looking up at there's a like an ice place up north of Iceland. I was like, oh, that kind of be cool to go up there for like a week or so. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, you can't travel. All travel to this country, out of this country, is prohibited. I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, do I need money? No. If you want to donate money, that's fine. I will absolutely accept money if you want, or if you want to like drop something on my base, something like that. Let's get to the Q&As. Did anybody ask a Q? There we go. Do you still play with Blobby? Not as much. And I mean, I don't know if it's just because we're both busy or if things have changed, but I mean, me and Blobby, he's still in the Discord and we still hang out and like talk every once in a while, but yeah. For those of you that don't know who Blobby is, Blobby890 is like the original friend of Roblox. He's the first person who ever friended me on Roblox before the everything. Like, Code, I've been in a few times and you said you would sign my base, but you haven't yet. And I probably won't this time either, because right after this is done, I'm going to go plant the garden with my son and my wife. So I apologize that I haven't signed your base yet, but eventually, someday. All right. Do I still play with Blobby? The answer is yes, but only once in like a blue moon. So I mean, maybe once a month, if that. And it's not like me and him are playing together. It's just like, hey, you're in the game. Hey, how you doing? So, from Gleaned or Glitched says, how is your day? It's going pretty well. My daughter is over at a slumber party, so it's just me and the boy and the wife for the weekend. It's kind of cool. Do you talk to your fans on Discord? Yes. In fact, I used to do drive time like every single day, Monday through Fridays. I don't do it right now because there's no driving. I work from the house. Can I sign your base sometime inside Lumber because you're in? Heath Games. I think I just answered that. Eventually, someday, somehow, yes, I will sign your base. KZ Bird says, yo, CodePrime8, want a base drop? I can give you one, no charge. I don't know what you mean by a base drop. Like, drop the base. Like, I can drop the base if I want to. It's cool. I'm down like that. Q, do you wear your face socks? Do you wear your face socks? You mean my mask? Yes, I have a mask that I keep in the car for when I do go out. Can you sign my base sometime? I already answered that one. Yo, Code, do you want a base drop? No charge. That's the same question that you asked before. Hey, Code, could you do another series and start from scratch, but not accept any gifts so we can follow it or something? I've done that a couple of times. I've done, basically, it's called a restart or a reboot. I guess it'd be a restart. No, it would be. It would be a reboot because it'd be the same thing that I've been doing the entire time, except slightly different. Uno momento. Hey, Code, could you do another series? Okay, I just answered that one. What are new things in Lumber? Oh my gosh, let me move this over so it doesn't look like I'm looking off the screen. What are new things in Lumber? This is from Kids. Okay, from Kids. What are new things in Lumber I haven't played in years? Quite a few things. If you haven't played in like 2-3 years, there's been some changes. Like we have bird axes now and some stuff. I mean, there's changes, but I couldn't tell you which ones they are. We've done a bunch of stuff. Kitty Cat Time says, will you friend me? No. And I know that sounded really harsh, but I've said it like multiple times. I have a rule. And the rule is Roblox only allows 200 people. So either you got to be one of my kids, you got to be Blobby, or you have to have done a collaboration with me. Hey Code, could you do another series and start from scratch? I already answered that one. All right, let's keep going down. I'm looking for cues. There's one. Do I still play with Blobby? Yes. Can you sound my bass? You already asked that one. Kitty Cat says, will you friend me? You've already asked that. Do you wear face socks? Yes, I do. I'm curious if I could do a collaboration. Okay, so Sunny Gaming, Sunday Gaming says, I'm curious if you could do a collab with you. I'm new to posting, but it would be an honor to collab with my favorite YouTuber. Aw, thank you. Yes, we could do a collaboration, but I do not want you to think that a collab is going to set you off or be like, oh, it's a boost to your channel. It really isn't. Collaborations are not what you think they are on here. Now, that's not to say collaborations don't work, because I've had people before say collabs don't work, and that is not the case. Collabs do work. They help you to engage and to play with someone else. So keep going down. I'm only looking for cues. I'm not reading any other chats except for cues. The Rage Gamer says, have you met Def Fan? Have you met Def Fan? Have I met Def Fan? Have I met any fans who are deaf? Or is there a specific DEF fan? I'll have to come back to that one. I don't know what you mean. Is it only me, or does the game topic is Fortnite? It's probably just you. Or if I saved it, like I go through before I start the stream and I make sure that all of my channels have Lumber on them. Lumber Tycoon 2. What game are you playing? Lumber Tycoon 2. So if it says Fortnite, I do apologize. If you were here for Fortnite, come back at 9:30 tonight. We'll be doing some actual Fortnite. And I don't know, hey, by the way, I want to make this perfectly clear. I don't know that I'm actually going to be doing the custom matches, just because I'm so tired of people getting in there and then somebody teaming and everybody else complaining about it. So I might just play Fortnite by myself and do some solos, and you guys can watch me play, and then I can enjoy myself. So maybe we'll go back to doing that. What is your favorite movie/TV show? My favorite movie of all time is Hackers, because it got me started into the direction of where I was going at that particular point in time. Some of my other favorite movies are The Matrix, Blade, some of that stuff. So mostly movies from the 90s. I've had new movies, so and I probably shouldn't say this, but Jay and Silent Bob rebooted. That I got to watch that last night, and that was amazing. So if you ever think collaborations don't work, Jay and Silent Bob have been doing collaborations for over 20 years. Plenty of movies that boosted a lot of movie stars' careers. So, okay, what is my favorite movie of all time? Or just answered that. Yo, CodePrime8, what's up? You want a bass drop? You already asked that. Please don't repeat questions. That's so annoying. What are your thoughts about George Floyd, and what state do you live in? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, George Floyd was the gentleman who was who lost his life, and there's a big controversy over racism and police force, and there are riots going on. Because it's such a sensitive topic, I'm not going to discuss it here, because I'm a family-friendly YouTuber, and because we don't get into politics, we don't get into racism, we don't get into race, we don't get into religion, and it's not part of my channel. So that is my thoughts on what it is. If you want a more personal opinion about it, I can absolutely talk to you inside my Discord. Something like that, maybe one-on-one, but I'm not going to do it live on television, just because I don't feel that's appropriate for me, in my opinion. So we'll go from there, and that's not saying good or bad to either side for any reason at all. That's to eliminate any thought towards the situation itself as my channel. So Code, do you know who Siniac is? Yes, I've done collaborations with him many times. Oh, by the way, I would like to, one last point. A human being lost their life, and that I find hugely tragic. And that should like, it's sad when anyone loses their life. So, yo, CodePrime8, want to do a bass drop? Hi, this is my first time in the stream. Oh, that's not a question. I've got to skip it. Hey, Code, could you do another series? You've already asked that question. CodePrime8, that's it. Yo, CodePrime8, bass drop. Okay. Hey, CodePrime8, how's the t-shirt? CoolCam TV is asking about my Western Redemption t-shirt. The Western Redemption game was created by Magnum developers, and they sent me some cards. Actually, I don't have the stationaries anywhere, but anyhow, Western Redemption. Okay. You're welcome, Jack. I'm sorry. Okay, so Cake Family says, I'm very sorry, but what's your son's name again? And I know your daughter's name is Hope. My son's name is Oliver, and he is a little ball of joy. Can you talk about traps on LT2, such as saw traps, chair traps, something like that? Yes, I don't like traps because it's pointless. One of the reasons that people used to make traps is because they'd whitelist somebody and then have them go on the base, and then you trap them and you saw them and they drop their axes and you'd get their axes. Or you would trap somebody on your base and tell them, you need to whitelist me and then I'll let you out. And then when they did, they'd go steal stuff from other people's bases. That's horrible. It's a horrible reason to have traps. And another reason somebody puts traps on there is to catch somebody stealing things. Put walls all around the outside, and then people can't push stuff off your base. And I don't know why people want to do that anyway. Christopher Moore says, how old are you, Code? I would answer that, but you didn't put a Q in front of it. Fortnite Livestream says, can we ever collab? Probably. I'm very sorry, but what's your son's name again? I answered that one. Can you talk about traps? I did. Can we ever collab? You asked already. Why me copy paste no work? I don't know, Purple. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Restart your computer? Maybe do some updates? Fortnite Live says, can we ever do a collab? I answered that one. Hi Code, how's the t-shirt? When are you going to refresh the servers? I'm not. Can you put a t-shirt on for 251 Robux? I want to buy it. I actually have a couple t-shirts out there. If you look under my profile, under my creation, I have a bunch of t-shirts that I used to wear on stream. Like, I would wear the stream and you could purchase that t-shirt at that particular point in time. I don't know if it's still for live or not, but it could be. Can we ever collab? You already asked. How's the t-shirt? What's exploiter? What do you do when there's an exploiter in your game? Leave the game. Do you add people on Roblox? No, I got a rule. Can we ever do a collab? Maybe. How's the t-shirt? Hey Code. Okay, I'm gonna skip all the way down. Let's go right here. Okay, we're just going to skip all the way down. Christopher, you actually put a Q in front of it. How old are you? I am 38 years old. K&D says, have you ever seen the stories of Balamori? Because, by the way, this is my first stream and I love your videos. Oh, thank you. I have not heard of Balamori. What is Balamori? And then question from Nostalgia says, why am I always 23 minutes late? I don't know. Do you get the notification 23 minutes before I start? I mean, that could be the case. Can you have a shout out? Shout out to Royal Froyo. Shout out to you, buddy. Clone says, can we 1v1 in Fortnite? Yeah, but I don't want to embarrass you. Can I join your private server with you someday? Says L the Egg. Yes. Christopher says, how old are you? Please don't repeat questions. I am 38 years old. Bradley says, hi Code. That was not a question. Alright, that was a question though. Lol. And then you got a stop spamming. Can we collab? What is your real name? Heath Haskins. My real name is Heath Haskins, and my handle, not gamer tag, is CodePrime8. And up until like 7 years ago, yeah, about 7 years ago, CodePrime8 and Heath Haskins were two separate entities. Heath Haskins was the United States Marine, nice guy, correctional officer, family man, dad. That was Heath Haskins, right? The good kid that grew up. CodePrime8 was the person that would break into databases and get into people's computers, and when there was a problem with somebody's being bullied online, I was the guy that would go in and destroy somebody else's computer. I would look like someone else. I was the person that would do some social engineering to make you think that I was someone else, and once I was into your computer, I would steal your data and blackmail you to have you stop doing whatever you were doing. Black hat hacker. Hacking has changed. The world itself has changed. So I kind of combined the two. Nugget Man, thank you so much for the $1 donation to the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So that's what happened, is I took the two and I combined them, and I pretty much said, you know what, I'm not going to be a black hat hacker anymore because I'm getting into technology. I'm starting a new job. I'm going to be an admin, so I need to be more like an admin and not like a hacker. So I took the skills that it would be like Darth Vader turning to the light side. Lots of power and lots of abilities, but using them only for good now. So all right, let's scroll down. I know I'm skipping a lot of questions. I do apologize. Let's go right here. Can you have a shout out from Conrad Grabowski? So shout out to Conrad Grabowski. I hope I said that right. When do you play Lumber Tycoon 2? I play all games sometime at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central Time. All right, that's usually when I try and start. Sometimes I get started late because my kids are staying up late and they're much older than they used to be. So, may I have a shout out? It would be an honor to be a shout out by a famous YouTuber. Oh, by your favorite YouTuber. Shout out to Obitreads Vlogs. Obitreads? Treads? I hope I said that right. Excuse me. Can you show me my username? Can you show me my username? StarsGG, aka Super Megal. Shout out to you. If a Minecraft world is infinite, how does the sun go around it? Because it's programmed that way. Same thing with Roblox. I mean, technically, this world that we're in is not round, so it shouldn't go around the Earth or the plane of existence. Okay. Oh, thank you for the peach. Appreciate it. Can I have a shout out? Shout out to Conrad. I already said that already. Purple Dragon says, "Wait, no." Answer. I figured it out. I needed to hold the highlight. Control C holding. Okay, that was the copy paste from earlier, right? Zombie Gamer says, "Do you speak German? If yes, can you say some words? Because I'm German, but I am not a potato. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" I think is it Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Dos Vidania? No, Dos Vidania is that's Russian. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. You're not a potato. Of course, I don't know if Russians are potatoes either. I think if you're Irish, you're supposed to be Irish. I don't know. Come on, no. Kitchen. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. $1. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Code, can I have a shout out, please? Aldan Wadzoutlitz. Shout out to you. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good are you at Fortnite? I would say a 9. Royal Froyo, oh, that's not a question. There we go. Bradley Dingers says, "Can I trade you a T-shirt I made?" For what? I don't know. What do you want? What do you want in trade? Conrad Grabowski says, "Shout out. Can I have a shout out?" I said that your shout out already. How do you get the Twitter axe? how do you get the Twitter axe? Well, step one, Sophie, right? Go out to YouTube, and you're gonna go look up CodePrime8 Twitter axe, and then that will show you the exact method to finding the Twitter axe. See what I did there? See? So I can well when my name is SpongeBob _9000 L the egg. I don't know what that means. When do you play Lumber? Usually late at night. All right, scroll. I'm gonna skip a few. Skip them. If you already asked your question, please don't ask again. Will you be reloading the server sometime? No, not during this stream. In fact, what time did I start? I started at 2 o'clock, so we've only got about 20 minutes left. I hope this is a good stream. Oh gosh. Greetings from Poland. Hi, how are you doing? Can I trade you a t-shirt for Roblox and made on Roblox? You were to ask that. Alyssa Burke says, do you think that Defaultio should add in the Forgotten Axe? Do you think it should add in the Forgotten? What is the Forgotten Axe? Hold on. Is there an actual like thing or something? Hello, Code. Can I have a shout out, please? Shout out to... Oh, that's not a question. Yes, I would normally shout you out, but you did not ask it in the form of a question. It's kind of like Jeopardy. I'm sorry, you did not ask your question in the form of an answer. Can I have a shout out? That would be awesome for my favorite YouTuber, Christopher. I shouted you out already, but I'm going to scroll down again. Oh, and stop the scroll. There we go. Oh, some questions from Twitch. Question, what state do you live in? I live in Missouri. If you want to know the city, it's actually Springfield, Missouri. And my P.O. box should be listed down below if you wanted to send some fan mail, or if you just had like a cool t-shirt that you wanted to trade or something like that, send it to me. I can do that as well. And let me know on the piece of paper, like read on camera, don't read on camera. Keep this private. Hey, shout this out. Hey, one of my buddies would love to hear his name. Whatever the case may be, P.O. box down below or P.O. box in the about section of my page. You can check those out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If this is your first stream and you've never been to one of my things before, like a ninja, then hit that like, comment, subscribe button, like boom, right now. Punch it in the face. Actually, no, don't punch. Punching's bad. We don't punch here. Unless it's on Fortnite. And speaking of Fortnite, I had somebody the other day, they said the same thing. They're like, Fortnite's so violent, right? No, it's not. It is completely simulated. Everything that you are looking, like, this is the thing that I can't put off to the concept of people's perceptions. When you're playing Fortnite, you are looking at a hologram inside of a simulation. And if you don't believe me, look around the items next time they're on the ground and you go to pick them up. Items in the real world don't float up and down like this, and they don't have a hologram or a holodeck around them. If you look behind the item, there's this grid of things. Okay, it is a hologram. When a person gets shot and loses their life inside Fortnite, they don't fall to the ground and the body's there and there's blood. That's not real. There's a hologram, a robot that appears and causes the hologram to disappear, and then it blinks back out of space and time. So what you're looking at through your screen is completely a simulation. There's no actual violence. It's all video game violence. All right, I'm gonna scroll. Congratulations, you received 1,000 messages with the Restream chat. Well, thank you, Restream.io. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm just going to let it scroll and keep scrolling. I'll try and catch the questions as they go by. Shark Boy over on Twitch says, am I the real Shark Boy? Question mark. I have no clue. You could be. You might not be. I have no way of verifying who you actually are on the internet. And, by the way, who is Shark Boy? We know the person, Shark Boy. They've been inside the Fortnite stream a couple times. In fact, how can you tell I am... Well, I guess I'm live on video, so there's no real getting around that. But I mean, how do I verify that I am Heath Haskins? How do I verify that I am CodePrime8? Well, you're watching the channel right now, and hopefully the big, the silver check mark beside my name verifies it, but it always could be something else. Can you give me 6 million if you want? In real life? I'll take 6 million. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always get asked, Code, what would you do with $10 million? Or like, Code, what would you do with $1 million? I would do nothing. A lot of people are like, oh, I'd spend it for charity. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take the money that I won or that I got for free and just hand it out to somebody else. No, I am not a charity kind of person. I help charities and I will do charity drives, but I feel like if I got $1 million, I would slap that all into the bank and try and find a way to just live off the savings and not work. That is one thing I would love to just not worry about money anymore. Like that, just take the money part, gone, no more money, who cares? Let's go play video games, let's go talk to people, let's do this, you know? I don't have to worry about a boss. I don't have to worry about waking up on time. I could just be me every day and hang out. That would be fun. So if you have an extra $10 million out there in the world that you're just sitting on and you're like, hey, I would love to give that to Code. Here's 10 million, Code. Just here you go. Boom. And then I'll take that and I'll go do this. If you want. That's up to you. Right now, a lot of people say, Code, why do you do YouTube as a job? I don't. YouTube is not my job. You guys know that, right? I think I've explained that a couple times. YouTube is not my job. I do this for fun. I do this because it makes me happy. I like to play video games. I like Roblox. I like you guys. I am ADHD, and I love the attention that YouTube has given me. It's a very selfish reason, but at the same time, I know I'm helping a lot of people out there, a lot of kids who grew up the same way I did. A lot of kids who feel displaced in the world. Like, even as an adult, I don't feel like I fit into adult categories. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense or not. I feel like I'm not the same as other adults, because I look around me at other parents who have kids, who have houses and stuff like that, and I always look at them as like, oh yeah, you know what's going on in the world. But then when I stop and really think about it, nobody really knows what's going on. Like, you don't have the answers. When you're a kid and you're looking at your parents, you're like, oh yeah, mom and dad will take care of it all. They know everything. Oh, my parents and my teachers, they know what's going on. They have the answers. I'm going to be honest and truthful. We don't know. We don't know what the true answer is. We don't know everything. Now, we can come up with estimated guesses, and we can use our experiences that we've learned over our lifetime to try and give you the best possible answer, but nobody knows the actual answer. Okay? We all just kind of take a guess. So, good vibes, good vibes. Thanks, Toxic. You didn't ask it in the form of a question. It has to have a Q colon in front of it. Are these guys jumping on you on Roblox? Yes, they are. Jack says, hello, Code. What? Wait, this isn't a Q. Okay. You're right, that wasn't a Q. L the Egg says, Code. Says, you said we could play on private server together, so we can, and my name on Roblox is SpongeBob_90,000. I don't know if I ever actually said that, but I probably didn't say that we were going to ever play on a private server. I said you could join me in public servers, and that anyone is allowed to follow me in, but I don't go to private servers. The only private server I go to is my own, and then I pass it out in live streams like this. So. Question, when, from Big Bull Guster, I hope I said that right. When will you next play with fans in either Fortnite or Lumber, and can I have a shout out, please? Shout out to you, buddy. And tonight, like I thought I was going to play some customs, come join me. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm probably just going to play some solos, but you can absolutely join me on some solos. And I might do a custom match. I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet. It put a bad taste in my mouth last time because I had some people like who were teaming, and then I got called a 5-year-old girl because I was crying about it. No, everybody else was doing what they were supposed to, and everybody else was having fun. And the people who teamed and joined together on a solos match ruined it for everyone else. Ruined it to the point that I don't want to do it. And that sucks. That's bad. And I'm not prying about it. That's not me. You didn't hurt me by soloing. I really don't care. If you try and, like, if everyone teamed up, if I had 36 people all teaming against me, because that's what the custom match is, I wouldn't care. But you ruined it for everyone else. That makes me mad. There's not a lot of stuff that makes me mad in this world, and I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat that I don't get mad and that I don't get emotional about things. That right there, I asked you not to. In fact, I've said it multiple times in the past, and yet you still went and did it. Fine, I won't play customs, and you ruined it. Whoever you are, who was teaming last time, you ruined it for everyone else. So, Heath, I love you. Thanks, Cam. That's why I get so upset. Like, most of the time I don't get mad, and most of the time I'm very forgiving about things. Code, I bought your entire outfit. Oh, thank you. Like, did you purchase it from my store, or did you make it look like me? Either way. Hold on. Do you have any advice? Oh, there we go. Do you have any advice or tips and tricks for Roblox mobile? I have ADHD too, smiley face, and I don't think it's bad for me. It's normal. Zom Gamer. So, do I have any advice, tips, tricks on mobile? Yeah, make sure you're on Wi-Fi for mobile. Otherwise, sometimes it gets a little sketchy. And if you try and switch applications, it makes you leave the game. It's weird. And I don't think ADHD is a bad thing. I think it's a different way of thinking, and I think that it's, in a way, it's a superpower. And you don't understand that until later on in life when, like, you learn to control the ADHD. Because a lot of the times my ADHD will just take off with me, and I'll be doing something completely ADHD, and that was what I was doing. But to understand it and to use it to your advantage, that's when it becomes a superpower. So, oh gosh, we got 7 minutes left. 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 7 minutes. From Gabe. Code, can I have a shout out of your videos? I love your pink car spawner video. You helped me get a few pink cars. Oh, yeah, shout out to Gabe Patton. Patton. I hope I said that right. Let me scroll down. I'm skipping some questions. Q, if YouTube gave you enough for family needs and bills, would you quit your in real life job? Yes. And don't get me wrong, I love my boss. I love the job that I do, and I love everything. I love every aspect about my job. My job is freaking sweet. I have a really sweet job. Like, it's a really good gig. I'm getting to work from the house right now. And technically, all right, don't get me wrong, I could have been working from the house from day one of my application development specialist purpose. Okay, I develop applications. I'm a programmer, and it's not just one language that I program in. I program in web apps. I program in Autoit. I program bots. I program automations, server batch scripts, PowerShell. You name it, I pretty much touch it, and I'm really good at a lot of things. One thing I'm not good at is pretty much staying on task. So I have to have very set structure as to what I do, when I do it, how I do it, and I can get it done. So, anyhow, you're a big fan with a huge smiley face. Thank you. So yeah, if I made enough money on YouTube, would I quit my in real life job? I think so. But again, I don't want to be tied to YouTube. That would be it. Me coming and doing this on YouTube would still be like a form of a job. I want, if I could, to just sit in my house and watch memes all day long. If I wanted to do that, I could do that. If I wanted to travel the world, I could travel the world. If I wanted to sit and just program games all day long. And then in the middle of the day, I didn't want to program games anymore. I just stopped. And I wanted to go and do Congo dancing. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like, oh, would I work for YouTube? Would I make videos as a living? No, I don't. I don't want that to be dependable. I don't want, like, if I stop making YouTube videos, or if Roblox goes down, or if something else happens, I'm dependent on YouTube. I want to be non-dependent on money. Like, that fear. Get that out of here. No more money. Don't worry about money anymore. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for hosting. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry. Purple Dragon says, when will you sign bases? I'm not answering that. Next question was, Purple Dragon, when will you sign bases? Not answering that. Freckly Rocket says, could you make a planking puzzle slot? A planking puzzle slot. Don't know how that would work. Can you say at least one Polish word in Polish, please? I don't know any words in Polish, but I'm really good at computers and stuff. So I mean, I could do something like that. Would that help at all if I were to do something like that? Let's see. This is how I would speak something in Polish.
Tak, powiedziałbym coś po polsku.
I hope that everyone who is watching from Poland enjoys my videos.
Mam nadzieję, że wszystkim, którzy oglądają z Polski, podobają się moje filmy.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Nie zapomnij polubić komentarza i zasubskrybuj poniżej.
I love you guys very much. Have a great day.
Bardzo was kocham. Miłego dnia.
And as always, outro.
I jak zawsze prawda.
Outro.
Outro.
He just said it with an accent. That was awesome. All right. Why is the title Fortnite? I don't know. But, you know, that's like one of the most annoying things in the world, is like when one little piece doesn't get changed and like 50 people come back and they're like, why does it say Fortnite? And then like I've answered it 20, 30 times and people are like, why does it say Fortnite? And then somebody new comes in and is like, hey, I'm 5 minutes late to the stream, but it's like 45 minutes in. They're like, why does it say Fortnite? Because it wants to. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what happened. I came out about 10 minutes before the stream starts. I log into YouTube, I log into Twitch, I log into Mixer. I changed the YouTube information to make sure that everything says Roblox, not Fortnite. Because the last thing that I did was Fortnite on Saturday for my live stream. So everything's changed. I then go into Mixer and I make sure everything's changed and everything's set. And then I go into Twitch and I make sure everything's changed and everything's set. Everything's all good. Yep, close all those, put them down here. Pull up NCS, which is my no copyright sounds. Make sure that the sound's ready for the background. I pull up OBS, make sure that I'm on the right settings so that the start stream, the end stream, and the intermission and all that's all set and ready to go. Everything's all set up. I start up my restream chat, which is what you guys are seeing on the screen right now. I start up a game of Roblox. I make sure that I have a new server. I join my server. I switch the configuration, copy it, paste it, have it down here. I make sure that my coffee's ready, my sound's on, make sure that my volume's up. And then I'm like, boom, we start the stream and somebody goes, why does it say Fortnite? I have no clue. I have no clue. You guys don't see what goes on behind the cameras. And I did a lot to try and make sure that it didn't say Fortnite. Oh well, it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go plant some plants with my family. We're gonna get a garden going. So let me hide this restream chat. I'm gonna get one final picture with you guys as memory of hanging out inside the stream with me. Thank you. Thank you for the selfies. What is that? Oh, that's work related. That's different. There we go. Screenshot. Even though that person's standing right in the front and the middle, so I can't actually see the other people. So here, let's do this. So you understand that I'm taking a screenie. There you go. There we go. And cheese. Uh-oh. Cheese. That's good. That'll work. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Roblox Lumber Live Q&A with me, Heath Haskins, CodePrime8. If I didn't get to your questions, send them to me in a tweet. Hashtag Q4Code. Like this. If you do this, not that, this. If you do, right, slash, hashtag Q4Code. Q4Code. Question for code. And then you do that, Q4Code. And do the number 4. That way it's easier to search. Q4Code. Question for code. And then just tweet that to me. I'll try and get back to you. I hope there's not a lot of them. If I didn't answer you on the stream, I'm sorry. If I did, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Right now. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And then go to your mom or your dad and tell them to subscribe. Because I've got information for them as well. If you are a mom or a dad, tell your grandma and grandpa, if they're still alive, to go and subscribe. And if everyone's subscribed, then go make your dog account and get him to subscribe. Because I know Fido would thoroughly enjoy some of the episodes. Just saying. Love you guys very much. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. And outro.